Charlie Reimer, and I'm here to tell you that golfers, we're different. We aren't afraid to go for it. We're dedicated. And we never stop. Not every place gets us, but one does. Myrtle Beach, 78 courses, 60 miles of beach. You could say we were made for each other. The beach gets golfers. Golfers get the beach.
Welcome to the Myrtle Beach Golf Report, powered by PlayGolfMyrtleBeach.com. I'm Kyle Oland, and as always, I'm joined by David Williams, and we are live from the golf capital of the world, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, for a Masters preview, and we're going to announce the Final Four in the Myrtle Beach Bracket Challenge. Yeah, drum roll, please. David, it's got to be one of my most I've never been this excited for a Myrtle Beach Golf Report, ever.
Neither have I, man. I mean, you know, it's just, and I think it's not only just because of the stuff we're going to talk about today, but I think a lot of it has to do with just the vibe around the beach, really. It's been super nice. It's like 75 degrees and sunny. Yeah. And, I mean, it's hard not to smile when it's so nice outside.
It's beautiful, no humidity. It's the best time of the year. This is why golf courses are packed right now this time of year. Actually, they're so packed, we just had a random guy walk into our office trying to get a golf lesson. He's here for 10 days with his buddies on a golf trip. He walks in, he's like, hey, I'm looking to get a golf lesson. And I go, hey, man, we can't help you out here. But
did that really happen?
It just happened, on my way down here.
Breaking news.
Yep, and he was one of our friends from Canada, so shout out Canada. Glad to have you back in Myrtle Beach this year.
Credit to
And
Canada.
you know what else we're happy about?
What?
We're happy that the Golf is Great video contest is back. Do you know what that is, David?
What? What is it?
Friends, you go to www.golfisgreat.com and you can have a chance to win a golf trip to Myrtle Beach. All you have to do is go to www.golfisgreat.com, take a photo from your phone or get one from your computer that showcases why you love golf. Submit that photo, enter that photo, get your friends to vote, and if you get the most votes,
you win.
Will win a golf trip to Myrtle Beach, and you can come to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina on a golf trip with your buddies, and you can come to our office, look for us, and ask for golf lessons, which we will not be able to give you, but you'll see us here.
I'll kick you out, just like FYI. You can't be here.
Yeah, you know, we do have a wonderful range out here, but you can't use it. Can't use it.
Well, you can if you ask nicely.
You can if you're our friend, which you might be if you win a golf trip to Myrtle Beach by going to www.golfisgreat.com. David, that's www.golfisgreat.com. And before we get into the fun stuff, I want to talk about some of the great content that is out there right now on the Myrtle Beach Golf Instagram account, like this one. Hold on. Listen to this. Awesome. Sorry, Dave's looking at me like I'm an idiot, but we've been looking at reels and all these golf course aerials over the last couple of days, and this is another great piece of content, and I love it. So go to Myrtle Beach Golf on Instagram and check it out.
Or Play Golf Myrtle Beach on TikTok.
That's right.
Or both. How about both?
Yeah.
How about all four of the accounts?
Yeah. Anyway, enough of this tomfoolery. Let's talk about something that the people want to hear about, and that's the Masters.
Yeah, and I think there's really one guy they want to hear about.
Tiger Woods, man. This guy, he is great for golf. He is great for sports. Like, I can guarantee you one thing: there will be a lot of people tuning in tomorrow.
I mean, that's just from a practice round, man.
Yeah.
Like, holy cow.
That's all you have to say. Look at that.
Like, he's just not human. Like, honestly, he's not.
Would you say he might be the most polarizing sports figure of our generation, more than LeBron James? Because I think that's who you'd have to say. It's like LeBron James in basketball, nobody really in baseball, football, Tom Brady.
Yeah.
But the way he brings out fans, it's unlike any other sport.
Yeah. It's crazy, dude. Like, that's a practice round.
Yeah.
That is a practice round. Like, if he wasn't there, like, it'd be, and like, I'm gonna preface this with saying, like, every Masters is exciting, right? Every Masters is great, but like, if he wasn't playing, it'd just be like, oh, it's the Masters. It's like, oh, it's awesome the Masters is here, but it's like, it's the Masters and he's playing. And it's like, this is going to be absolutely awesome, no matter how he plays.
It's going to be must-see television tomorrow. I'm going to be glued to it. And this is why, honestly, I think he's the most polarizing sports figure of our generation. That there is no other person that can bring out this just by stepping out on the playing field.
Yeah, like and I don't think in golf we'll ever see somebody like that again.
I would bet my life on it. We'll never see
truly, it's like obviously all these young guys are great, man, but holy cow.
This guy is polarized.
Yeah, this is different.
He steps on a course. Now, granted, it is Masters, it is Augusta, so the hype is there. It might be a little different if he was, at some other PGA Tour event, but it's just pretty amazing. So anyway, with that said, David, kind of give everyone the rundown on what to look for, who to watch. Who's your favorite to win this thing? I mean,
shoot, you can go like a multitude of ways. I think we're going to be doing a Masters draft here in the office later on, but I think it's really going to be like your big names. A guy that nobody's talking about is Koepka, and that's kind of crazy. Like, he's won 4 majors? I think 2 PGAs, 2 U.S. Opens, like. And I've just watched the 2019 Masters film from when that guy actually won a couple years ago, which is a crazy statement. But, and like Koepka, if he's healthy, man, he can hit all the golf shots. Like I like Koepka. DJ's kind of got some form going. JT's good, but his record here is not very good. Rory, if it rains, Rory can probably overpower the golf course, but like, I don't know, man. I feel like nobody's really talking about, like, Koepka's the guy that stands out in my mind.
Yeah, and it's interesting you say Koepka, because I was just looking at the world golf rankings, because you haven't heard his name much lately, and he's number 17 right now.
Yeah.
But obviously he's a guy that he plays well in the majors. He's notorious for saying those are the events he cares about. He doesn't really care about anything else.
You want to make some picks?
Yeah, you make your picks.
All right. Let's do somebody to make the cut. Let's do winner. Let's do who's gonna for sure miss the cut, and then we'll do winner.
Okay.
So for sure miss the cut, I'm gonna go Rory.
Phil Mickelson.
Okay. Well. God. I want to cuss so bad.
For sure miss the cut.
For sure miss the cut.
Does it have to be like a notable name?
Yeah, like let's say top 30.
Well, he's not top 30, but he's won an event recently. I think HV3 is gonna.
Okay, I could see that. All right, and winner. Since I talked about him so much, I'm gonna go Koepka.
I'm gonna go Justin Thomas.
Okay.
I just think it's his time.
Yeah. We'll see. We're kind of due for like a letdown major. I feel like where we get like this. Like, no offense to Zach Johnson, but like. We're kind of due for like the no name. Like it's going to be really sick when Lucas Herbert wins the Masters.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, it doesn't matter who wins this thing. Is if Tiger's playing on Sunday within a few strokes, even if he finishes if he's in the top 10 on Sunday, this it's going to be worth watching.
For sure.
No doubt about it.
For sure.
Yeah. Well, anyway, you want to know who else is in the top 4 or the top?
Who?
The top 4 of the Myrtle Beach Bracket Challenge, which everybody has been voting on over the last few weeks. We are down to the field of 4. And, David, I think it's without further ado that we announce those final 4. How's that sound?
Yep. So real quick before we get into it, obviously to get to this point, we've done a bracket challenge. We're going to change up voting here a little bit where it's going to be you're going to just vote for your favorite of those 4. I have that right, correct? Where they're just going to pick their favorite hole out of the final remaining 4. And you'll see the form will be, we'll send the form out here across all of our social media accounts after this video. So just make sure to head over there and vote. But so final 4. So we have the famous 18th hole at Caledonia. We have the 18th hole at Kings North with like the 40-something bunkers. We have the 16th hole at Paulie's. And, Kyle, I'm proud to announce that pesky 12 seed. That pesky 12 seed, man. The 13th hole at Grand Dunes.
And the pesky 12 seed. And, hey, Jim, roll the tape.
humbled and we're honored to be a part of the Final Four of the 2022 Myrtle Beach Best Hole Bracket Challenge. The par 4 18th hole at Caledonia Golf and Fish Club was designed in 1994 by Mike Strantz. It has a great backdrop of our clubhouse. We have many lasting memories of the back porch overlooking that 18th green if you've ever played Caledonia Golf and Fish Club. Thank you, and for your consideration, the 18th hole at Caledonia.
We're standing here on our 16th hole, a very challenging and compelling par 4. Once you hit your tee shot on the hole, you're left with a long approach shot into the green. The green is surrounded by bunkers on both sides, and the marsh cuts into the hole on the right side. Once you hit your approach shot and head up to the green, you're going to see some beautiful views of the low country saltwater marsh, and it's definitely a memorable hole that you'll want to come back and play again when you make your trip down to Myrtle Beach.
David, 4 great courses. You can't deny any of them. There's a lot of great holes in Myrtle Beach that this is who the fans voted into the Final Four. We started with 32. Now we're down to 4 based upon your votes. David, give a rundown of these 4 holes and what makes each of them unique and what got them to here in your opinion. Obviously it's based upon fans voting, but what got them here?
Yeah, and so real quick, I think it's credit to everybody out there that has voted on this, the engagement and the amount of people that have voted on it. Like, props to y'all. That's it's been insane, the amount of people that have voted on it. So keep voting. Obviously, this is the last time to do this year, so make sure to vote. We'll start with the pesky 12 seed, since that's my St. Peter's of this whole thing. The 13th hole at Grand Dunes is a par 5. Like I've said before, it's kind of like the widest fairway in the world. Like, you can't miss it. I missed it last time because I'm bad at golf, but it's insane. If you hit it up the left side, speed slot down there, you can easily get there in 2. It's a big boy par 5, but it's fun. It gives you the opportunity to score. 16th at Paulie's, that's probably one of my favorite holes here, but the reason why I made this and why fans voted on this, I think, is just it's doglegs left off the tee, and if you haven't played at Paulie's before, you think like, oh, okay, just another dogleg left par 4. But when you make that turn, reveals the marsh, you have a very kind of small landing area to land your approach shot, which will probably be upwards of 160 in, unless you can hit a going draw around the corner. 18th hole at Kings North, like I briefly mentioned before the video, it has 40 something bunkers on it, I believe, and that's crazy. Like, you're bound to get in one. If you don't, that's awesome. Credit to you. You're probably good off. And then the 18th hole Caledonia, we've said it 1,000 times. I mean, you all have seen a million pictures of it, but it's it's the probably the most famous hole here, I'd say. It's probably
definitely one of them. Probably photographed.
That's what I was thinking. Let me
the best way of putting it.
Rewind. Most photographed hole here at the beach. Just the whole ambiance of it. The par 4. I think Tron Carter from No Laying Up described the 18th hole as like golf on acid. So sick. You hit like a hybrid 4-iron off the tee, but the approach shot's really where it gets fun. It's all carry to a porch, springtime, summertime, fall time, full of people heckling you. So just in like, not the hole's great itself, but like really the vibe.
Yeah, the vibe.
That's what gets you going.
Really, it just has that low country feel all around it. It just feels different. Okay, so those are your top 4. And this is how you're going to vote. So remember, go to www.playgolfmyrtlebeach.com and vote on your favorite. And we're not going to do a head-to-head matchup for the Final Four. There's going to be 4 voting options. You can vote for one of the 4 courses, and that vote will count towards that hole. Excuse me. And then we will announce the winner of the bracket challenge next week. So be on the lookout for an email coming out this afternoon. or this evening and go to www.playgolfmyrtlebeach.com. Voting will run through Sunday night. So tell your friends, vote for your favorite hole of the Final Four, and help us crown Myrtle Beach's best hole as decided by the people of playgolfmyrtlebeach.com. As decided by you. You decided it.
Correct.
I didn't decide it.
I didn't.
You decided.
Yeah, we didn't do a dang thing. We didn't vote. So.
Yeah, it's all on you. Guys, it's been fun. Enjoy the Masters. Enjoy the weekend. Have some fun. Get with your buddies. Sit around the couch. Play some golf while you're at it. And help us decide the winner of the Bracket Challenge. It's the best week of the year. Here we go. Ready, set, go. David, there's only one thing left to do. See ya. Cheers, mate.
Cheers, Phil. Appreciate it.